Okay, so we've got a bearings question here and a scale. You need to have a ruler. It's probably better you have a clear ruler, and I should really use a pencil. Just I didn't have one to hand, I apologise. Okay, so here we go. The accurate scale drawing shows the positions of two mobile masts, and we've got to find the bearing of A from B. So imagine you're standing at B, from B, and you're trying to look at A. Remember with bearings that the compass always points to the north. Okay, so 0 should be at the top, and we measure clockwise, don't we? We go round, and we start from the north. I've just gone close up so you can see exactly what I'm doing, and you can see it's 50 degrees. But remember, bearings have to be 3 digits, so I think the answer is 050. I'm going to remind myself that there's 3 things I should remember about bearings. They're always measured from the north, we always measure them clockwise, and they are always 3 digits. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I got that one right. And of course we must write it in the answer slots, so 050, lovely. Okay, next one, we've got to work out the actual distance in kilometres. So we're going to use the scale here on the map, like you might do if you're doing jig rainbow or something like that. Okay, so work out the actual distance in kilometres. So shall we work out what the map distance is by getting out our ruler? Now you might want to make the straight line of measure perpendicular to you, so it's easier to measure, and I reckon it's just a fraction under 7 centimetres, but I'm going to call it 7 centimetres. Okay. So just drop down a little note to myself that I measured it at 7 centimetres. I suppose I could put 6.9, but I think 7 probably will make my maths easier. So 1 centimetre we're told is 2.5 centimetres, kilometres, and I've just measured 7 centimetres. So I need to work out the distance there, don't I? So 1 to 7 is like timesing by 7. If I times 1 by 7, I must times the other side by 7. So what's 2.5 times by 7? And don't put yourself under unnecessary stress. Okay, get a calculator if you want to check you're allowed them in both of the exams. 17.5. 17.5 kilometres. Okay, and there we have it. So these radio masts are about 17.5 kilometres apart. Right, the third one, we've got to construct a position for a third mobile mast tower. And there's 2 things we've got to debate. From A, we've got to be on 115 degrees. See, it's 150 degrees from A and 20 kilometres away from B. So to do this, I'm going to do the from A one first. It needs to be at 115 degrees from A. So I'm going to put my compass open at A, so I'm standing at A, from A, and I'm going to count round so I get to 115. Remember, we're starting at 0. I'll put a little dot there, get my ruler out, and draw a dotted line, or a very thin pencil line, if you like. Okay, which shows all the places that you can be 115 degrees from A. Okay. Now, so we know that our third radio mast is on that line somewhere, but where exactly? Well, we're told also that it's 20 kilometres away from B. Now that's of course 20 kilometres in real life, so how much is that in map distances? Well, if 1 centimetre is 2.5 kilometres, and I want to find 20 kilometres, what do I times 2.5 by to get to 20? Well, if you don't know, check your calculator. So I'm going to do 20 divided by 2.5, and it tells me that's 8 centimetres. Okay, so 8 centimetres is 20 kilometres. Right, so I need to know where all the places that are 8 centimetres away from B on my diagram. So to do that, you mustn't use a ruler. Okay, you've got to use a compass, a pair of compasses. Okay, so what I've done is put my ruler here. I'm going to measure out on my compass about 8 centimetres. Well, it wasn't a bad guess on my part. Okay, about 8 centimeters, good. Okay, now I'm going to stick the pointy end into a B. Okay, and I'm going to draw all the places that are 7.5. Sorry, that are 8 kilometers away from B, and you'll notice they cross. And so where that pencil line crosses the pen line, that is where the radio mast has to be, because, do you agree, at the same time it's both 115 from A and it's 8 kilometers away, 20 kilometers away from B at the same time. So that's where we need to build the third radio tower. Okay. And that is worth 6 marks, which is half a grade in the exam. So it's really worthwhile spending a good 5-6 minutes on that question in the exam, making sure you get it perfect. And you'll see lots of students can't do this. So this is really a way for you to make a different result from lots of other people in this country, okay? By practicing those types of questions. It's really worthwhile putting a lot of effort into the revision for these. And you can see it was 50 and 7, 17.5, and oh well, I'm pretty sure we got C marks in the right place.